Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of TNT Creations. Back on the Cushman this time. Hopefully going to give her a complete change, a complete new look. Being our parts runner, we can't have it looking like trash. Still may look like it by the end of it, but we got wheels, not wheels. We've got bigger, oversized tires. We've got some paint that we're going to do to it, and just some little overall maintenance. Broken axle. Trying to figure out some brakes on this. On the last video, we got so upset we just said fiddlesticks, left it, fixed it this time. On this video, hopefully by the end of this, you'll see a new painted Cushman, and we'll actually be able to start driving it around and running parts. So if you think you can guess the color, put it down in the comments on what you think it'll be. It's a little different than either of us had painted, and this is just a rattle can job. We're not actually pulling out the spray gun for this one, but primer, rattle can, and rattle can clear, so we'll see how it ends up. Well, for those of you who didn't know, we were trying to take off the rear tires, look at the brakes, and do everything like that here on the Cushman. In that process, we mangled the snout of this axle. And we're too cheap to go buy a new axle. Threads were all messed up. It was all mushroomed at the end. So the best thing that we could come up with is grind down the snout, go get a die that fits it, and re-tap and die. Nice and smooth. Gonna have good threads, same size. This is a 5/8 by 18 on either side. So that's getting handled. We're also gonna do the brake on this side, so that way hopefully we can have two rear brakes. Adam is up here sanding away, getting stickers off of the front, so that way we can do some painting. Wow, this actually turned out really good up here. But get it primered, get it painted, and get her looking and running really good again. As you guys can see, we've already got stickers, heavy duty brush guard off. Just a little sneak peek. These are the tires all the way around it. It's got 16 by 3.5 or 16.5 by 4s. Something like that on the rears. Just your simple lawnmower tire. 20 by 7 in the front and 18 by 6.
20 by 7 in the rear.
Yeah, 20 by 7 on the rear. 16 by 8. 16 by 6. 18. Something in the front. This is our special guest star, Adam. He's a professional painter, 9 to 5. He just decided to come over here and laugh at us while we paint this. Just kidding, he works with us. I don't think he's ever painted a whole lot in his life, but he brought adult beverages. So he's over here to help. He's just scraping away paint off the metal. We didn't even plan on going that far, but Adam said he's ready to work. So he brought that. This is the axle, but just had to rethread it. It's still a little boogered up here at the beginning of it. I think that's where that first existing hole was, where that pin went through. But it's not that big of a deal. It was 5/8 by 18 was the thread. We took it down to 9/16 by 18. It's not like we've got some 700 horsepower unit here. We've got a 22 horsepower pancake motor that probably is closer to 6 horsepower. Just need to go get the right nut for that and get that taken care of. But she's coming around with the sanding. First thing we're gonna do, this, like I said, is a cheap and really simple thing that we're gonna be trying. So first up, off the bat, we are not sponsored by Rust-Oleum, but we've used Rust-Oleum for years to paint floorboards, toolboxes, just anything and everything, and we really like Rust-Oleum. So first thing, we're just gonna use a flat black primer for the entire rig. And then we're gonna come around. What is black is going to be Rust-Oleum's gloss black, and what you see is yellow and white is going to be a different color. We're not gonna show you that color yet. You'll have to stick around for that. It's a color and a style that we've never done or seen before. Look at that.
Looks good.
Great job. But it's something we've never tried when it comes to paint. It's kind of kiddish, but it might look funny and cool on the Cushman by the time we're done. So I'm gonna set you guys up and you'll just get a little montage of some painting and sanding and scraping. And we'll talk to you again when this thing is completely primered black.
Everything is sanded down, all the old paint scraped off, got all the windows taped off, and things we don't want paint, other things we don't care, they can get paint. Be the last time this thing looks original. And we're all standing around shaking cans. But we're gonna throw some primer on this, and we'll get back at you. Here it is, a black, flat black primed Cushman. As you can tell, you probably won't be able to tell, but we're wearing masks. Not really.
This is covered. Good airflow.
But I think we're gonna be looking pretty good. Oh, we got one little run spot from Todd. Didn't want to point him out like that, but some things just happen. I think we're gonna hit it with the gloss black, and then we'll probably tape some stuff off, and then get the cab and stuff with the secret color. Well, we almost forgot to show you guys the results of the gloss black. Here's the bumper. We got a little excited and already started taping off the gloss black so we could get color on everything else. But we haven't taped or covered up the bed yet. This part was yellow and we're gonna make it the color. But gloss black did not turn out bad. And then we're also gonna come back here and make that color too so it pops out a little more. Looking good. I hope you guys are ready to see the surprise color that we have gone with. So stick around and see for yourself.
Well, folks, I think that's going to be a wrap on the Cushman. Cheap, really cheap paint job with super cheap paint. It's different. turn out amazing? No. Does it look pretty cool? And is it a 10-footer when you're going down the alley or the road? Yeah. We tootled it down the alley there, as you've seen, and a couple neighbors were out back and gave us the old thumbs up and, you know, whatever. So it was cool. Glorified golf cart, underrated three-wheeler. I mean, it's a mix of both worlds, and it's just something we're going to cruise around, get parts, run down to O'Reilly's, go down to the Amico and get a soda, can of chew, you know, whatever you need. But it's cool. I hope you guys liked it. I hope you liked the difference in it. It looks a lot different from being beige, white, yellow. So, but be sure to stick around for these next couple episodes. We can get back to doing the actual revivals, pulling these 60s and 70s and 50s vehicles out of the salvage yard and getting them running and driving again. But we got to throw things like this in the mix just because they're fun to us. You know, who can say that they got a Cushman out of the field and can tootle it around town? No one I know. Don't think anybody would want to. Nonetheless, it's ours, it's cool. We'll drive it around till somebody makes fun of us, and then we'll sell it. But we'll see you guys on the next episode, hopefully back doing revivals like we should be. Be sure to like and subscribe, and we'll catch you guys on the next episode of TNT Creations.